The aim of the pharmaceutical product development is to develop a stable formulation. Stable formulation means the formulation which retains all the quality parameters throughout the shelf life. Once the batch released into the market, the batch should meet the quality parameters throughout the shelf life till the end of expiry period. There are various ways for the stability improvement, starting from the research and development, commercial manufacturing, packaging, and distribution into the market. Stability studies are performed to have confidence onto the formulation and process that the product will be stable, and ensuring the stability of the formulation is very important and crucial for safety efficacy and the shelf life. There are some key factors for the stability of pharmaceuticals. These are formulation related, manufacturing related, packaging related, testing, storage, and quality system related. So first is the formulation composition and formulation development and design. Improving the stability start from the right formulation. Choose the right formulation because the formulation is the combination of active ingredients and the excipients. These API and excipient combination undergoes manufacturing process and then packaging process. The formulation has an impact onto the drug dissolution, drug solubility, drug absorption, and drug permeation. Many of the times, the formulations are designed with some modified dissolution characteristics to meet the specific absorption and permeation and the plasma concentration levels. This formulation design is dependent onto the drug characteristics and the aim of the treatment. There are some strategies to enhance the stability through formulation design, like use of buffers to control the pH. If the API is pH sensitive or the API is stable at some pH, you can use the buffers and control the pH. Use of stabilizers can be done to prevent the degradation. Antioxidants can be used to reduce the oxidation and impurity formation due to oxidation process. Sometimes preservatives are also used to prevent microbial contamination and microbial growth. The formulations like tablets can be coated so that the API can be protected from the effects of moisture and stability can be improved. Then optimize the manufacturing process. Based on to the drug degradation and the impurity formation pathway or degradation pathways, composition is required to be selected, and based on that, the manufacturing process is selected. Manufacturing steps impact the drug stability. So the API synthesis, API purification, drying, milling, these can be controlled at API level, while the manufacturing processes like wet granulation, drying, blending, milling, compression, packaging, or capsule filling are controlled at manufacturing for the formulations. For injectables or liquid formulations, filling and packaging becomes very important and is required to be done with some controlled parameters. Then control the stress factors. If we know how the impurities are formed, we can control the factors responsible for the drug degradation like heat, light, oxygen, moisture, mechanical forces, and exposure to the humidity. Stability enhancing techniques. There are some techniques based on the formulation design like aseptic processing, freeze drying, spray drying, lyophilization. Sometimes the heat sensitive APIs are required to be protected from the processes in which heat is generated. Like if the API is sensitive to compression and milling, you can go for the products like capsule, hard gelatin capsules, where there are some less stages of the manufacturing. Then select suitable packaging and container closure system. Based on to the formulation design, based on to the stress factors for the APIs, best packaging can be selected. Packaging system holds the formulation and protects it from the environmental conditions and the physical damage. Selection criteria for packaging depends on to the drug molecule behavior and also onto the material compatibility, barrier properties against moisture, heat, light, oxygen, and container closure integrity. So optimizing the packaging and packaging process becomes crucial for stability enhancement. Process for packaging is required to be controlled, like there should be proper sealing, designated addition, use of inert gases like nitrogen during filling and sealing, and making it the tamper-proof packaging. Perform stability testing. So once you select the manufacturing process, composition, and the packaging, then stability testing and stability study is required to be performed very critically. Stability testing assesses drug quality over time, determines shelf life, storage conditions, and expiry date. Follow the ICH guidelines properly and understand these guidelines and regulatory requirements thoroughly for performing the stability studies on long-term accelerated and the stress testing. Also, always conduct force degradation studies for the APIs and formulations so that the degradation pathways can be made known. Then monitor distribution and storage. It is not like you have prepared the stable formulation, but because of some chances in the distribution and storage, the formulation may get degraded. That's why external factors are required to be controlled during distribution and storage. There should be proper labeling for the storage conditions and in-use storage period. External factors affecting the drug stability during transportation and storage are temperature fluctuations, changes in the humidity, light exposure, and physical shocks. Stability enhancing solutions are cold chain system for temperature sensitive drugs. Always distribute the formulations and the APIs through cold chain system, depending on to the temperature sensitivity of the drugs and the formulations. Use desiccants to control the humidity. Use smart sensors for real-time monitoring. These are called as data logger. You might have understood about the data logger use in the pharmaceutical distribution. So, data logger system is used to continuously monitor the temperature fluctuation during the transport. Implement quality management systems, that is QMS, so that you can ensure the consistency and compliance across the drug life cycle. Components of QMS are GMP, GLP, and GDP. And key strategies for QMS are documentation, validation, and verification. Then also conduct regular audits and training. Ensure that all the departments are known to the requirement of stability conditions for each and every product. Then ensure compliance to the requirements and controlling the process parameters. Do study for the traceability and product reliability. In this, personal training is also very important so that everyone involved in the manufacturing and distribution or storage is having the knowledge about the stability requirement of the formulations. These are some of the ways for improving the stability of the pharmaceuticals. This you can use for APIs as well and for the finished formulation as well. Many of the times, whole-time studies are performed. Whole-time packaging systems are also required to be developed so that you can have control onto the stability of the pharmaceuticals. I hope this video will help you to understand the stability improvement ways, and if you have any other uh, suggestion for the stability improvement, you can comment or you can comment your queries also. I will be happy to answer your questions. You can Learn from these videos in your regional language or native language or mother tongue also. YouTube has provided the auto dubbing option for this channel. Please do like, share and subscribe to this channel. Thank you for watching the video.